welcome to my channel, Crystal Collective Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am doing the last of the Learning the Lenormande Grande Tableau with me videos. This one is going to be taking a look at the United States. So I mainly just wanted to do these because I was curious myself, so I thought why not share it here on my channel, and maybe there might be some people out there wanting to learn this spread, or maybe have never heard of this spread. Maybe you've never heard of the Lenormande deck, which is just based off of the like playing card deck, and it is based off of how I think it's Mademoiselle. I think that is what MLLE stands for in French. I'm not sure, but she was a French psychic, and her name is written as MLLE.Lenormande, and that is the name of this deck. And so we are going to be doing the Grand Tableau, which is using all of the cards in 4 rows of 8 plus a 5th row of 4. Okay, so we are taking a look at the United States and what is going on through the Lenormande Grand Tableau spread. And it is a spread that I'm sure takes time to master. I have not mastered it yet. There's many things you can look at within it, many connections to make. And I will be going over several of those here today if you are new and you didn't see the other videos. So what is going on with the United States via the Grand Tableau spread? Okay, so I pulled the tree, the bear, the mice, fox, child, ring, birch rod, letter, garden, snake, flowers, book, fish, clover, scythe, sun, key. Oh, we need to figure out the significator first. I did that the last 3 readings. So is the United States represented by the lady, by the gentleman? Okay, so the lady is the significator for the United States. Crossroad, lilies, coffin, tower, birds, anchor, cross, moon, clouds, stars, mountain, heart, cavalier, stork, lady, dog, gentleman, ship. Oh, this is going to be so difficult because a lot of the information is you get off the significator, but there's nothing here or here, so we see no path. So this is like a new beginning. I did get that vibe with what cards was I looking at, and I thought, oh, coffin. Well, I didn't really read it in the context of everything else here, but okay, so let's go ahead and start with the 4 corners. I will come back to this. These are the 4 cards of fate, so I'm going to come back to these later. Actually, we'll come back to this sooner because I have to discuss the lady here, but we won't be able to see as much as in the other piles because, again, we have the past missing, we have the diagonal here missing, which is unconscious influence, and we have the unconscious here missing, and we have the unconscious. So everything that is unconscious is missing and past. So that kind of gives me this feeling of a new beginning. We have child in line with coffin. Okay, so I'm kind of jumping ahead. Let's go ahead and start with the four corners, which will tell us the general energy or the context of the situation or of the current energy. Okay, so we have trees. So this is growth, goals. We have, oh, that's interesting. This was in the same spot here for, oh, I don't remember. I'll have to go back, or well, I'm going to be editing these all, so I'll have to pay attention to see who that was. Okay, so what country that was that had the cross in the exact corner here. Okay, so we have growth. We have information coming in with the letter here, or some kind of communication. We have progress. So again, this energy of growth and progress. This is also talking about, so this can be like, this is giving me like a vibe of information or messages coming in from a ally, because the stork is also representing friendships, and it can also signal change and healing and progress. I feel like with the letter, what I've been getting a lot too in these readings with countries is it can also be agreements between countries. So this can be talking about, okay, so this can be about growth, but there's pain here and suffering. So, it could be, I'm hearing it could be at the expense of pain and suffering. Could be, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to come back to the four corners here. Let's look at the heart of the situation, which is the four in the middle. This is also one of three predictive parts of this spread. So we have the book with information being revealed that was concealed, truth being revealed. Can be about devotion. We have fish. This is talking about abundance and like opportunity and prospects, financial opportunity and growth. The lilies are being opened. This is talking about like passion and being in a good position. But then we have the coffin here. So loss of money. Boy, I'm having the hardest time on the country I live in. Maybe because my mind is like, it could be anything. Like, our government has done some crazy, crazy things. And, you know, who knows what the heck this is. I'm going to need to maybe take a look at the significator first to see, get all that information that's there for the significator, and then go back to that. Okay, so here's our significator representing the United States. So all we have to work with is so let's look at the future, and this is also double because this is the cards of fate as well. So we have loyalty and partnering and rewards through a partnership with this gentleman here. So an ally in regards to trade that brings good fortunes and abundance. And this is for the next 8 to 12 weeks. This is how far out this goes. So that looks like a positive outcome here. Is it there is an agreement to I don't know, are we benefiting some way from this conflict? I mean, I think we are because all the weapons that we're giving Ukraine, I swear in the beginning I heard a report that the EU is going to foot the bill for all the weapons going to Ukraine, which means somebody's paying for it, which means we're getting money for all those weapons. If that is true. So then that would make sense why, because when I was reading these 4 cards here, I thought that too, like we're benefiting from this conflict. And then you see it mirrored again in these 4 here in the center. These 3 really positive cards here, and then the conflict, but there's something revealed here. So maybe that's revealed. Okay, so let's get back to the significator. Let's now look at the conscious influence, or this is like goals of the country, what is on our government's mind to focus on. We have the mouse. So this can be like corruption and theft. We have flowers. A choice between revealing or concealing. That's what I'm getting with. The crossroads is a choice. The flowers is open, happiness, positivity, but it's also being open as opposed to the clouds. The clouds are obscuring. That's what I'm getting very clearly with that, and it's in regards to the mice, which are thieves, robber mice. Okay, so there's focus on a decision about either revealing or concealing something in regards to what these mice represent. Okay, so the unconscious, no, conscious, wait, hang on. Top left diagonal, conscious influence. Yeah, the bottom would be unconscious influence. And then the diagonal in front of it is possibility. So the unconscious influence, the conscious influence are solutions, trying to find some kind of solution to the situation, trying to see it through a clear perception. Could be clear intelligence, like the intelligence information that we get. The conscious possibility is star, coffin, clover, birch rod. Oof. So maybe either we are directly or indirectly involved in a conflict. I think it's indirectly because of this, what this outcome here looks like. Because on this diagonal, we run into the coffin and the birch rod, which are again both conflict and loss and death. Could be loss of money. But then we have it really balanced out with 2 very positive cards. I would say the 3 most positive cards here are the sun, the clover, and the star, and we have the clover and the star in this diagonal. That is very interesting. The way that it's spaced too, like every other. This is like hope, success. This to me is like destiny as well, being in line with destiny, and coffin. And this could be just loss of courage and sadness, but I feel like this has to do with the world conflict going on and our involvement in it. So we're bringing hope and luck to the conflict. I don't know. I feel like that's what that means. That's the conscious possibility. There's nothing happening unconsciously. Let's see. So that is all we can look at as far as the significator goes. Does that give me more clarity here? Yeah, I think it will remain an indirect involvement and will benefit or be and benefit. Let's see, let's take a look at what is surrounding the losses. That all looks really positive. So I do think this is about us helping Ukraine. Let's look at the conflict here, the birch rod. So a lot of these are really positive. This here at the bottom is not. Let's look at the surrounding for this. So what is this? Past, present. No, this is past, present, future. So past, good relations and connections, stability. Present, a lot of conflict, and what's with the messages in the conflict? Could be just talking about a lot of the talks going on and the communicating going on amidst the conflict. The outcome, again, I want to read this as an agreement. This is something that's going to bring stability and a positive outcome. So, yeah, it looks like a positive resolution to the conflict. And so, yeah, I'm already forgetting what the cards of fate were for Ukraine and Russia, but I think I may have gathered that there would be a resolution to the conflict within this 8 to 12 week period. I'm not sure because I forgot a lot of what I said, but then I did see conflict happening with Taiwan, but ultimately it being overcome. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to look at? I'm pretty tired at this point. We could take a look and see what is being revealed. Feels like for the most part, there's a lot of positive stuff here. You know, I wonder if I could be wrong about the coffin and the birch rod. It could be that there's conflict here. I could be just relating it to the world conflict unnecessarily. You know what? I'm going to ask to clarify because I'm a little stuck on this diagonal here, which is the conscious possibility for the United States, and I really want to pull some tarot cards and clarify that diagonal. I think I'm just really tired, but this is the last reading, so let's go ahead and clarify this diagonal here. What is the message of that diagonal? What is the conscious possibility that the United States is headed towards? Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. Queen of Swords. Four of Swords. The Tower. Well. The Sun. King of Wands. Strength. Okay. I'm not sure if this gave me any clarity. I think I might just be done, but let me try and see if I get anything from this. So we're clarifying the stars, coffin, clover, birch rod, which is the conscious possibility that we're headed towards. Queen of Pentacles, financial stability. Rising above, Judgment, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. And the Tower. So this ties in with something being revealed here. Oh, yeah, let's look at what is being revealed, because we had the, did I already look at that? I think, I'm not sure, but let's look at what the outcome, the future is for the, what is being revealed. So the coffin could be this tower, which is the death of a old way of seeing things, or of a, could even be like a failed propaganda or failed misinformation or something like that. Well, the Sun, King of Wands, Strength. All in all, I get a very, it's like positive, but it's like a destruction, like a breaking down of. I'm really not sure that that gave me any clarity. See, most of this looks good. The only thing out here is the birch rod and scythe. It could even be, we might have some conflict with some allies, might no longer be allies, or you might run into conflict and then reach an agreement. It's kind of similar to what I said before. Let's see, let's look at the fish, because this is talking about the economy. The ship also talks about economy. We can't really do a 9 spread around the ship because we don't have it all, but let's take a look at the fish. Outcome looks really good. Stability, good partnerships. The present. Something is ending and something new beginning. We have the coffin and the child. Something is ending and something new beginning with regards to, what is the fish? It could be trade. It could be trade agreements here, or deals with, we have the ring here. The past was, ooh, somebody being deceptive and dishonest and it being revealed, exposing a vulnerability, and it's an end and a renewal of something new that's better for in our favor. This is conscious goals. Yeah, new partnerships or new deals, new agreements. This is present actions, uncovering, revealing things in relation to money, the economy, I think. And the, what is this one? I forgot. The unconscious undercurrent shaping our nation is this death process, this transformation, this, let's see, this might be people losing their positions. Okay, I feel like the end of people in high positions. So, ooh, things being revealed about people in high positions. And things ending for them. This is going to lead us to greater stability. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Solutions underneath sorrow, conflict. So solutions to conflict. Outcome. I don't know. Let's see. Stability, but then we have the snake and the moon. I see. I feel like this is like having greater stability because it's like perceiving clearly who is our enemy, who is opposed and seeking to bring harm. Let's see. This is what the focus or goal is of the solution is, yeah, making peace with the enemy and making some kind of peace deal. Present is focusing on stability and protecting the house. The stability of the house, and the unconscious. Oh, I cannot think right now. The unconscious undercurrent shaping reality or shaping the situation of a solution is the. I feel like this is the suffering and the conflict of Ukraine and Russia. And we may have some little bit of a influence in that or involvement. Yeah, so I think major endings and beginnings, and this is within the next 8 to 10, 12 weeks. Well, here I'm not seeing major endings and beginnings. This is more like focusing on those that are loyal, the most loyal to us, and focusing on strengthening those trade agreements or partnerships in some way that benefits us economically with the ship here. Yeah, that's all I can do for this. I am KO'd. No more readings for today. Anyhow, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry that I was very tired during this reading. I'm definitely not going to redo it because once you pull the cards, I feel like I would need to wait another month to do it again. So yeah, there it is. So that is the Lenormande spread. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you stayed to the end, thank you for enduring this painful, tired reading. And yeah, let me know in the comments if maybe you saw something I didn't, or what you thought, or what you think about this type of spread. And if you enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like. And I also do, or after this reading, I will be doing my regular videos of collective readings and readings on certain world or national issues. So if that is your cup of tea, you might want to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified. And also, if you haven't checked out my first channel, Sacred Spirit Lightwork, if you are into pick a card tarot readings, that is what I have over there. And again, thank you so much for joining me today and sticking with me through this reading as I, kind of struggled through it. So anyway, I wish you many blessings and take care.